champs of Examsnet, welcome to the question series of Examsnet. I hope this series of detailed explanation is helping you a lot. Let's start this session here. The directions are: read the following passage carefully and answer the questions given below it. Certain words are given in bold to help you locate them while answering some of the questions. So here a passage is given and the first part of the question is, which of the following is the most appropriate title for the passage? According to this passage and the information given here, the most appropriate title can be Broken Computer Security, because it refers to protecting and securing computers and their related data, software, hardware, or networks. Also, other security issues. So we can say that the appropriate title for this passage will be Broken Computer Security. Therefore, the correct option is option number B here. Next question also has the same directions. Here the question is, according to the, why did the hacker god decide to perform a public service? Hacker god decided to perform a public service to show all the people and make aware to all the people that hacking was very easy. So we can say that the correct option will be option number B here. Next part of the question is, which of the following is not true in the context of the passage? The lot is a buzz phrase used to describe the computerization of everything from cars and electricity meters to children's toys, medical devices, and light bulbs. It seems correct according to the context of the passage. Second option is the hacking of the Democratic National Committee's email servers was performed with the help of malware named Mirai. See, this kind of information is not given in the passage. So in the context of the passage, this option seems incorrect. So we can say that it is not true. Therefore, option number B is the correct option for this question. Next part of the question is, according to the paragraph, what caused the websites like Twitter and Reddit inaccessible to the user? See, according to all the information given here, that Twitter and Reddit is inaccessible to the users due to DAN, which is an infrastructure company. So we can say that the correct option here is option number C, which is due to DAN, an infrastructure company. Next part of the question is, which of the following statements is or are correct about Internet of Things according to passage? Statements are to take remote control of all the digital devices, a world-size robot. It means computerization of everything. We know that Internet of Things is a very, very vast subject, and it means interconnection via the Internet of computing devices that can be embedded in everyday objects, enabling them to send and receive data. Now, if one thing can prevent the Internet of Things from transforming the way we live and work, it will be a breakdown in security. So we can say that all the statements are true or correct about the Internet of Things. So the correct option will be option number E here, which is all are correct. Moving on to next question. Choose the word or group of words which is most opposite in meaning to the word or group of words printed in bold as used in the passage. Here the word is malice. Malice is a noun which means a feeling of hatred for somebody. Remember, we have to choose the word which is opposite in the meaning. Here, in all the given options, benignity is a noun which means kindness. And we know that kindness is opposite to hatred. So we can say that the correct option will be option number C here. Next question also has the same directions. Here, the word is parlous. It is an adjective. It means full of danger, or we can say unsafe or risky. Out of all the given options here, innocuous is an adjective and it means harmless or safe. means it is not dangerous. So it is opposite to the word parlous. We can also look at some example like relation between the two countries have been in a parlous state for some time, means they have been in a dangerous state. So we can say that the correct option here is option number D, which is innocuous. It means harmless and safe. Next question is, choose the word or group of words which is most similar in meaning to the word or group of words printed in bold as used in the passage. Now we have to look for the words which have the same meaning. Here the word is subsequent. Subsequent is an adjective which means upcoming, or we can say consequent. As you can see, there is an option which is given consequent. Consequent means following or upcoming, and therefore it will be the correct option here. So the correct option is option number A here. We can also look for example like the book discusses his illness and subsequent resignation from politics. Next question also has the same directions. Here the word is subvert. Subvert is a noun. It means to try to destroy or damage something. Also, it means undermine. As you can see that an option is given here, which is undermine. It also means to destroy something or to damage something. So we can say that the correct option here is option number C, which is undermine. Next question also has the same directions. Here the word is typo. Typo is a noun which means a small mistake, in a text. So we can see the options: advantage, defeat, strength, bug, and stain. We know that bug means a mistake in the text or an error. So we can say that the correct option will be option number D here, which is bug. Moving on to next question. Which of the phrases 1, 2, 3, 4 given below each sentence should replace the phrase printed in bold in the sentence to make it grammatically correct? If the sentence is correct as it is given and no correction is required, mark 5 as answer, which is no correction required. Here the part is, in the modern day, it is common to say you are bored to death if someone or something is incredibly uninteresting. So here the bold letter is bored to death. Bored to death means completely bored. And the sentence seems grammatically correct. So we can say that no correction is required for this part. Hence, the correct option will be option number E here. Next sentence is, we advised them to going to a hill station during the summer vacation. See here, to going to is highlighted and it seems incorrect. Here the infinitive, that is to go to, should be used in place of to going to. To go to will be correct. So the sentence will be, we advised them to go to a hill station during the summer vacation. And infinitive should be to and first form of the verb, which is go. Therefore, we can say that the correct option will be to go to, which is option number C here. Next question has the sentence, they failed in their attempt to repair the demolished portion of the building. Here, the highlighted word is failed in their attempt. So, failed in their attempt means not succeeded or not succeed. This sentence seems correct grammatically and contextually. So we can say that no correction is required for this question. So the correct option will be option number E, which is no correction required. Next question is, in Indian democracy, it is necessary for the citizens to beware of all the political facts about every political party. Here, the highlighted word is beware of. It means to be conscious of or to be mindful of. Now, beware is used only in infinitive. It means to warn against danger. Like example, we can say that beware of dogs. So here it should be beware of, which is be aware of. It should be separately written, and be aware of means to warn against something danger. So we can say that the correct option will be option number A here, which is be aware of. Next sentence is, we are going to have to put down our summer vacation until July because of the bad weather conditions. Here, the highlighted word is put down. Now, in place of put down, put off should be used, which means postpone something. And therefore, here put off should be used. So the correct option will be option number A here. Next sentence is, we called on, but we weren't able to find the car part we needed to fix the gear system. Here, the highlighted word is called on. In place of called on, call around should be used. It means phone many different places or people, and call on means visit somebody. Hence, we can say that call around should be used here. So the correct option should be option number C here, which is called around. Next question has the sentence, if everyone chips in, they can get the whole kitchen painted by today afternoon. Here, the highlighted word is chips in, which means to help. And the sentence seems correct grammatically, which is, if everyone help, they can get the whole kitchen painted by today afternoon. So the sentence is absolutely correct. So no correction is required for this sentence. Hence the correct option will be option number E here. Next question has the sentence, hang up there. I'm sure you will find a better job very soon because you are very sincere. Here the highlighted word is hang up. Hang up means to end a phone call. So hang up seems incorrect here. In the place of hang up, it should be hang in, which means to stay positive. Therefore, hang in should be used here. So we can say that the correct option will be option number D here. Next sentence is, when I think of my own youth, I wish I had studied harder and had secured good grades. Here, the highlighted word is think of. Think of is not correct. In place of think of, think back should be used. Think back means to remember something. So think back should be used here. Hence the correct option will be option number D. Next question is, a stranger cut through with unsolicited advice on how we could fix on our relationship. Here, the highlighted word is cut through. Cut through seems incorrect. In place of cut through, there should be cut in. Cut in means to interrupt. So cut in should be used here. So the correct option will be option number D, which is cut in. Next question has the directions. In the given passage, there are words or group of words highlighted in bold and underlined. You have to decide if the words given is correct in terms of grammar and context. If not, find out the appropriate word or group of words from the given options. In case the suggested word or group of word is correct, select the option. The given words is or are correct as your answer. So here the words are given from 21 to 30. So the first word is alternate, and we have to find a word for alternate. So here the word mobility is given in the option. Mobility means flexibility. In the place of alternate, there should be flexibility. So the sentence becomes, as a nation, we are in a great dilemma on financing of public higher educational institution, highly subsidized quality higher education with admission based strictly on merit continues to be a great hope for upward socio-economic flexibility. Hence, we can say that the correct option will be option number D here, which is mobility. Next part consists of word which is 22. So the word is main. Hence, in place of this word, budgetary should be used, which is option number C here. When budgetary is used, the sentence becomes, on the other hand, as the number of such institution increase, the budgetary requirements for supporting them will prove to be a challenge. So it seems absolutely correct. Therefore, the correct option will be option number C here. Next part consists of the word 23, which is fraction. Here, the sentence is, what are the alternatives? Globally, there is a shift towards changing a higher fraction of education. So it seems absolutely correct, which is a higher fraction of education cost. No correction is required here. The given word is correct. So we can say that the correct option will be option number E here. Next part consists of the word which is 24, and the word is explicit. So in place of explicit, the word that should replace is implications. Implications is a noun, which means conclusions or inferences or involvement. So when implications will be used, the sentence will change to, this had resulted in education loan driven higher education, which has clear implications for blocking the socio-economic mobility of poor people, even in an affluent country like United States. So the correct option will be option number B here, which is implications. Next word is casted, which is 25. In place of casted, the word that should be used is burden. Burden means loaded with something. And when burdened is used, the sentence become, one, it will make education inaccessible to many who cannot afford to be burdened with such large loans. Means the people are loaded with large loans. So the correct option will be option number D here, which is burdened. Next part of the question consists of the word graduation, which is on the number 26. Here, the sentence is, it would lead to clear graduation objective of getting a quick return on investment. This sentence seems absolutely correct and no further correction is required here. So the word is appropriate and correct. Therefore, the correct option will be option number E, which is the given words is or are correct. Next part is for the word needlessly, which is 27. So in place of needlessly, the word which should fit here, it is genuinely. So the sentence becomes, the net result would be that graduates would opt for safe career options even more than they currently do, that provide the highest package and not those choices that may be low paying but have higher social value and impact, and which the graduate may genuinely want to pursue. Means they genuinely want to pursue something. So It is not needlessly that will fit here. It is the word genuinely that will fit here. So the correct option will be option number D. Next part is 28, which is the word producing. In place of producing, the word that should fit here is enhanced, which is option number C here. So when enhanced is fit, the sentence changes to medical education in India has already fallen into this trap. With high cost of education in private and foreign institutions, the increase in volume is not resulting in enhanced access for a significant section of the population. So the correct option will be option number C here, which is enhanced. Next part consists of the word attenuation, which is 29. So here this word should be replaced with traction. Traction means grip or resistance. So the sentence becomes the loan model is gaining grip or is gaining traction. The public regard in India primarily driven by the stories of high paying jobs for IIT graduates. So the place here will consist of traction. So the correct option is option number C here. Next part is the last part for this given direction, and the word is regard. Here, the sentence is the loan model is gaining traction in the public regard in India, primarily driven by the stories of high paying jobs for IIT graduates. Here, the word that should replace it should be discourse. Discourse means written or spoken communication. It will fit the word which is regard, or it will be replaced by the word. So we can say that the correct option here is option number A, which is discourse. Next question is a very interesting question. This question comes from aptitude part, and we have to just find that what will come in place of the question mark. In order to find that, we have to understand the pattern of the given series. The series is 14, 8, 9, 14.5, 30 and question mark. So the pattern of series here is 14 into 1 by 2 plus 1. It is equal to 7 plus 1, which is 8. 8 into 1 plus 1 is equal to 8 plus 1, which is 9. Similarly, 9 into 3 by 2 plus 1, 13.5 plus 1, which is equal to 14.5. Similarly, 14.5 into 2 plus 1 gives 29 plus 1, which is equal to 30. Also, 30 into 5 by 2 plus 1 gives 75 plus 1, which is equal to 76. So, the number that will come in the place of question mark is 76. Hence, the correct option is option number B here. Next question is also the same. Here, the number of series is 20, 29, 54, 103 and 184. And at last, there is question mark. The pattern of the series here is 20 plus 3 square is equal to 20 plus 9, which gives 29. Similarly, 29 plus 5 square gives 29 plus 25, which is equal to 54. Similarly, 54 plus 7 square is equal to 54 plus 49, which gives 103. 103 plus 9 square gives 103 plus 81, which will be equal to 184. And at last, 184 plus 11 square will be equal to 184 plus 121, which gives 305. So the number in the place of question mark is 305. Hence, we can say that the correct option here is option number C. Next question has the numbers 7, 8, 18, 57, question mark and 1165. The pattern of the given series here is 7 into 1 plus 1 is equal to 7 plus 1, which is equal to 8. Then 8 into 2 plus 2 is equal to 16 plus 2. 16 plus 2 is 18. Similarly, 18 into 3 plus 3 gives 54 plus 3, which will be equal to 57. Similarly, 57 into 4 plus 4 will be equal to 228 plus 4, which is equal to 232. This is the number which is in the place of question mark. Let us check it for the last part also. So 232 into 5 plus 5 will be equal to 1160 plus 5, which will be equal to 1165, which is the last number. So we can say that this pattern is absolutely correct. And the number in the place of question mark is 232. Hence the correct option is option number D here. Next question has the numbers 5, 7, 18, 47, 103 and question mark. Here the pattern is 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. 7 plus 11 is equal to 2 plus 9, which is equal to 18. 18 plus 29, which is equal to 11 plus 18 is equal to 47. Similarly, 47 plus 56, which is equal to 29 plus 27 gives 103, and 103 plus 92, which will be 56 plus 36 will give 195. So we can say that the number in the place of question mark is 195. Hence the correct option is option number A here. Next question has the numbers 77, 85, 69, 101, 37 and question mark. The pattern of the series here is 77 plus 8 gives 85. Then 85 minus 2 into 8 gives 85 minus 16, which is equal to 69. Also 69 plus 2 into 16 gives 69 plus 32, which is equal to 101. 101 minus 2 into 32 gives 101 minus 64, which gives 37. 37 plus 2 into 64 is equal to 37 plus 128, which gives 165. So the number in the place of question mark is 165. Hence the correct option here is option number B, which is 165. Moving on to the next question. Read the following line graph and answer the following questions. There are two car manufacturing companies, company X and company Y. The sale of cars by these two different companies is given in different years. You can see that a representation is given which consists of numbers of cars sold in different years. The first part of the question is if the sale of company X in the year 2016 is increased by 20% with respect to year 2015, and the sale of the company Y in year 2016 with respect to the year 2015 is decreased by 10%, then find the total sale of the company X and Y together in the year 2016. We know that number of cars sold in 2016 for company X will be 5,000 into 120 divided by 100. This 0 and zeros will be cancelled. So it will be equal to 6,000. For company Y, it will be equal to 4,000 into 90 divided by 100. Again, 0 and 0 will be cancelled. So it will be 3,600. Therefore, the required answer will be 6,000 plus 3,600, which is equal to 9,600. So the correct option will be option number B here, which is 9,600. Next question also has the same directions. Here the question is find the ratio of the sales of company X in years 2011, 2013 and 2015 together to the sale of company Y in years 2012 and 2014 together. So we have to find the ratio. Required ratio will be equal to 2000 plus 4,500 plus 5,000. This is the information from the given representation. Here, each and every number is already given. Ratio, the sale for company Y in year 2012 is 2,500 plus in year 2014 it is 4,500. So on adding these values, this will be equal to 11,500 is to 7,000. On further simplifying it, it will be 23 is to 14. So we can say that the required ratio is 23 is to 14. Hence the correct option is option number A here. Moving on to next question. Here the part of the question is total cars sold by both the companies in year 2012 are what percent more or less than the total cars sold by both companies in the year 2013. We know that number of cars sold by both companies in year 2012 will be 3,500 plus 2,500, which gives 6,000. Also, the number of cars sold by both the companies in year 2013 will be 4,500 plus 3,000, which gives 7,500. Therefore, the required percentage decrease will be equal to 7,500 minus 6,000 divided by 7,500 into 100. So this will be equal to 1,500 divided by 75, which is equal to 20%. So this is the required percentage decrease. So we can say that the correct option will be here, option number D, which is 20%. Next question also has the same direction. The question here is find the difference between the sold by company X from 2011 to 2015 and the average number of cars sold by the company Y from 2011 to 2015. We know that average number of cars sold by company X will be 2,000 plus 3,500 plus 4,500 plus 4,000 plus 5,000 and whole divided by 5. So it will be equal to 19,000 upon 5, which is equal to 3,800. Average number of cars sold by company Y in all the years is 1,000 plus 2,500 plus 3,000 plus 4,500 plus 4,000 whole divided by 5. So it will be equal to 15,000 divided by 5, which is equal to 3,000. We have to find the difference here between both the values. So the required difference will be 3,800 minus 3,000, which is equal to 800. Hence the required difference is 800. So the correct option will be option number C here, which is 800. Next question is find the total number of cars sold by both the companies from year 2012 to 2014. We can see that the total number of cars from year 2012 to 2014 will be 6,000 plus 7,500 plus 8,500. So it will be equal to 22,000. We just have to add all the values from 2012 to 2014. When we add the 6 values, we get 22,000. So the correct option will be option number E here, which is 22,000. Next question has the directions. Read the following table and answer the following questions. A table is given which consists of districts. Districts are PQRSTU. Museums and total visitors and percentage of male out of total visitors. So the part of the question here is total number of female visitors from district Q and R together to see the museum are how much more or less than the total number of male visitors from districts R and S together to see the museum. We know that the female visitors for district Q is equal to 350 into 53,100, which is equal to 196. And for district R, it is equal to 275 into 40 divided by 100. So it gives 150. Now their sum is 196 plus 150. So it will be equal to 346. Similarly, male visitors for district R will be 375 into 60 divided by 100, which will be equal to 225. And male visitors for the district S will be 450 into 56 divided by 100, which gives 252. Again, taking their sum will be 225 plus 252, which is equal to 477. We have to find the required difference between both the sum. So required difference will be 477 minus 346. So it will be equal to 131. Hence we can say that the difference here is 131. Therefore, the correct option will be option number D here. Next question also has the same directions. Average number of visitors from districts P, Q, and R together to see the museum are approximately what percent of the average number of visitors from districts S, T, and U together to see the museum? We know that average number of visitors from district P, Q, and R will be 250 plus 350 plus 375 divided by 3, which is equal to 975 divided by 3, which gives 325. Also, the average number of visitors from the districts S, T, and U will be equal to 450 plus 300 plus 525 divided by 3, which gives 1275 divided by 3, which is equal to 425. Therefore, the required percentage will be equal to 325 divided by 425 into 100, which gives 76%. Hence, we can say that the required percentage here is 76%. I hope that this question is clear to you. So the correct option will be option number B here. Moving on to the next question. Next question is, find the ratio of the male visitors from the districts T and U together to see the museum to the female visitors from districts R and S together to see the museum. We know that male visitors for district T will be 300 into 55 divided by 100, which gives 3 into 55, which is 165. Male visitors for district U will be 525 into 32 divided by 100, which is equal to 168. Therefore, the required sum is equal to 165 plus 168, which is equal to 333. Similarly, female visitors for district R will be 150, and for district S it will be 450 into 44 divided by 100, so it will be equal to 198. Now their required sum will be equal to 150 plus 198, which is equal to 348. We have to find the required ratio of both this sum. So required ratio will be 333 is to 348. On further cancelling it, it will be 111 is to 116. So the required ratio will be 111 is to 116. Hence the correct option is option number C here. Next part of the question is male visitors from district R to see the museum are what percentage more or less than the female visitors from district T to see the museum? We know that male visitors from district R is equal to 375 into 60 divided by 100. So it will be equal to 225. Also, we know that female visitors from district T will be equal to 300 into 45 divided by 100. So this will be equals to 135. Now, the required percentage decrease will be equal to 225 minus 135 divided by 135 into 100. So it will be equal to 9,000 divided by 135. On further cancelling, it will be equal to 200 by 3. And mixed fraction, it will be 66 2 by 3 percentage. Therefore, we can say that there is a decrease in percentage, which is 66 2 by 3. So the correct option will be option number D here. Next question is find the difference between the total number of male visitors from district Q, R and S together to see the museum and the total number of female visitors from district S, T and U together to see the museum. Again, we have to find the difference here. So first, let us look male visitors. Male visitors in district Q is equal to 350 into 44 divided by 100, which gives 154. Male visitors in district R is equal to 275 into 60 divided by 100, which is equal to 225. Male visitors in district S is equal to 450 into 56 divided by 100, which is equal to 252. Their required sum will be 154 plus 225 plus 252, which is equal to 631. Now let us look for the female visitors in the districts. So female visitors in district S is equal to 450 into 44 divided by 100, which is equal to 198. Female visitors in district T will be 300 into 45 divided by 100. So it will be equal to 135. And female visitors in district U will be 525 into 68 divided by 100. It gives 357. Now their required sum will be 198 plus 135 plus 357. All these values are given in the question. We just have to look for the values and put it here. So their sum will be equal to 690. Now we have to find the difference between both the sum for the female visitors and for the male visitors. So the required difference will be 690 minus 631, which is equal to 59. Hence we can say that the required difference here is 59. So the correct option will be option number E here. Moving on to the next question. Here, two statements are given which consist of two equations and we have to solve it for x and y. So the first equation here is x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. We have to use splitting the middle term method here to find the value for x. So it can be written as x square minus x minus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. Taking x common from the first two terms, the remaining terms will be x minus 1. Taking minus 2 common from the next two terms, remaining terms will be x minus 1. So the factors will be x minus 1 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x will be equal to 1 and x will be equal to 2. Similarly, the second statement or equation is 2y square minus 7y plus 6 is equal to 0. So it can be written as 2y square minus 4y minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. Taking 2y common from the first two terms, the remaining terms will be y minus 2. Taking minus 3 common from the next two terms, remaining terms will be y minus 2. So the factors will be y minus 2 and 2y minus 3 is equal to 0. So y will be equal to 2 and y will be equals to 3 by 2. It is clear from the values of x and y that x is less than or equal to y. So we can say that x is less than or equal to y. Hence, the correct option will be option number 4, which says x is less than or equal to y. So the correct option is option number D here. Next question also consists of two equations. So the first equation is 3x square plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Again, on applying splitting the middle term method, it can be written as 3x square plus 3x plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Taking 3x common from the first two terms, remaining terms will be x plus 1. Taking plus 1 common, remaining terms will be x plus 1. So the factors becomes x plus 1 and 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x will be equal to minus 1 and x will be equal to minus 1 by 3. Similarly, the second statement is y square plus 5y plus 6 is equal to 0. Again, on applying splitting the middle term, it will be written as y square plus 2y plus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. Taking y common, it will be y plus 2. Taking plus 3 common, it will be y plus 2. So the factors becomes y plus 2 and y plus 3 is equal to 0. So y will be equal to minus 2 and y will be equal to minus 3. It is clear from the values of x and y that x is greater than y. And the statement is statement 1, that if x is greater than y, both the statements are sufficient. So we can say that the correct option will be option number A here, which is the first statement. Next question also has the same directions, and here two equations are given, which is 2x square plus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Again, applying splitting the middle term method, it can be written as 2x square plus 4x plus x plus 2 is equal to 0. Taking 2x common from the first two terms, remaining terms will be x plus 2. Taking plus 1 common from the next two terms, remaining terms will be x plus 2. So the factors will be x plus 2 and 2x plus 1. Therefore, the values of x will be minus 2 and minus 1 by 2. Second equation is y square plus 9y plus 20 is equal to 0. It can be written as y square plus 4y plus 5y plus 20 is equal to 0. Taking y common from the first two terms, remaining terms will be y plus 4. Taking plus 5 common from the next two terms, remaining terms will be y plus 4. So the factors will be y plus 4 and y plus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, we can say that y will be equal to minus 4 and y will be equal to minus 5. It is clear from the values of x and y that x is greater than y. So we can say that the correct option will be option number A here, which is 1, which says that x is greater than y. Next question also has the two equations. The first equation is x square minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. It can be written as x square minus 2x minus 5x plus 10 is equal to 0. We are using splitting the middle term method here, in which the middle term is splitted and the factors are found. So taking x common from the first two terms, remaining terms will be x minus 2. Similarly, taking minus 5 common from the next two terms, the remaining terms will be x minus 2. So the factors becomes x minus 2 and x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x will be equal to 2 and x will be equal to 5. Now, the second equation is given, which is y square minus 12y plus 35 is equal to 0. It can be written as y square minus 5y minus 7y plus 35 is equal to 0. Taking y common, next two terms will be y minus 5. Taking minus 7 common from the last two terms, the remaining terms will be y minus 5. So the factors becomes y minus 5 and y minus 7 is equal to 0. So y will be equal to 5 and y will be equal to 7. Here x is equal to 2 and 5 and y is equal to 5 and 7. For one value, x is equal to y, and for another value, x is less than equal to y. So we can say that x is less than or equal to y. So the correct option here will be option number D, which is 4, because the fourth part says that x is less than or equal to y here. Next question has two equations. First equation is x minus 12 whole square is equal to 0. It can be written as x minus 12 and x minus 12 is equal to 0. So clearly x will be equal to 12 and again x will be equal to 12. Second equation is y square is equal to 144. So we can say that y will be equal to under root of 144. Therefore, y will be equal to plus minus 12. It is clear that for one value x is equal to y, which is plus 12 is equals to plus 12, and for one value x is greater than or equal to y. So we can say that x is greater than or equal to y. Hence, the correct option for this question will be option number E here. I hope all the questions are clear to you and concept related to each and every question is also clear to you. Next question has the directions. What approximate value should come in the place of question mark in the following questions? Note that you are not expected to calculate the exact value. So we have to find the approximate value here in the place of question mark. The question is 23.001 into 18.999 into 7.998. So approximately it will be equal to 23 into 19 into 8. So it will be equals to 3496. Now remember that we have to find the approximate value. So 3496 is approximately equal to 3500. So we can say that the correct option will be option number C here. Next question is 33.99 into under root of question mark plus 42.032 into under root of question mark into question mark. So it can be approximately written as 34 into under root of question mark plus 42 into under root of question mark is equal to 76 upon 13 into question mark. So here taking under root of question mark common, remaining terms will be 34 plus 42 and it is equal to 76 upon 13 into question mark. So this becomes under root of question mark into 76 is equal to 76 upon 13 into question mark. 76 and 76 will be cancelled. So under root of question mark will be equal to 13. So under root is cancelled and question mark will be equal to 13 into 13, which will be equal to 169. So the number in the place of question mark is 169. So the correct option will be option number C here. Next question is 94.95 into 13.03 plus under root of 35.98 into 14.99 is equal to 53 into under root of question mark. Approximately these values can be written as 95 into 13 plus under root of 36 into 15 is equal to 53 into under root of question mark. So it will be equals to 1235 plus 6 into 15 is equal to 53 into under root of question mark. So it becomes 1325 is equal to 53 into under root of question mark. So under root of question mark will be equals to 1325 divided by 53, which will be equal to 25. So squaring both sides here, question mark will be equal to 25 into 25, which gives 325. Therefore, the required answer for this question is 625. See, 25 into 25 is 625. So the correct option is option number D here. Next question is 1884.88 divided by 144.921 plus 6.99 plus question mark square is equal to 69.09. Approximately, these values can be written as 1885 divided by 145 plus 7 plus question mark square is equal to 69. So it becomes 13 plus 7 plus question mark square is equal to 69. So question mark square will be equal to 69 minus 20, which gives 49. Therefore, question mark will be equal to under root of 49, which is equal to 7. So the correct answer for this question is option number C here, which is 7. Next question is 41% of 601 minus 250.17 is equal to question mark minus 77% of 910. So it can be written as 41 into 600 divided by 100 minus 250 is equal to question mark minus 77 into 900 divided by 100. We are writing the approximately value. So this will be equal to 246 minus 250 is equal to question mark minus 693. So minus of 4 is equal to question mark minus 693. So question mark will be equal to 693 minus 4, which is equal to 689, which is approximately equal to 690. So the correct answer for this question is option number C here, which is 690. Next question is, an article is marked up 40% higher than the cost price, but it was sold on X percentage discount. The shopkeeper thus gains 12%. What would be the selling price of the article with the cost price of rupees 120 and sold on X percentage profit? See, it is a very, very interesting question. This kind of question always comes in the exam. Last, it came back in 2018. We don't know the cost price. So let the cost price of the article be rupees 100. Marked price is rupees 140. Therefore, selling price is rupees 112. So the net discount is rupees 140 minus 112, which is equal to rupees 28. Therefore, we can say that 140 divided by 100 into X is equal to 28. So X will be equal to 28 into 100 divided by 140. So this will be cancelled and this will be equals to 20%. Now, there is a second case, which is selling price of article will be equal to rupees 120 into 120 divided by 100. So this will be equals to rupees 144. Hence, we can say that the correct option for this question is rupees 144, which is option number B here. Next question is, there are 27 cards having numbers 1 to 27. 2 cards are picked at random one by one without replacement. What is the probability that sum of the numbers on these 2 cards is odd? See, it is also a very, very important question, and this question comes every year. It has repeatedly comes not once, not twice, but many a times. Here the numbers are given from 1 to 27. So from 1 to 27, the total number of odd numbers are 14 and the total number of even numbers are 13. We know that the sum of numbers appearing at both the cards will be odd if one card has odd number and other card has even number. Therefore, the required probability will be equal to when first card is even and second card is odd, plus when first card is odd and another card is even. So probability will be equal to 13 upon 27 into 14 upon 26 plus 14 upon 27 into 13 upon 26. This is the probability when the first card is even and another card is odd, plus when the first card is odd and another card is even. So this will be equal to 7 by 27 plus 7 by 27, which gives 14 upon 27. Hence the correct option for this question is 14 upon 27, which is option number D here. Next question is B is 20% more efficient than A. B started the work and did it for X days, and then B is replaced by A. A completed the remaining work in X plus 8 days. Ratio of work done by A and B is 3:2. In how many days will A and B working together complete the whole work? It is a question that comes from work and time. We know that work done by A is equal to 3 by 5 and work done by B is equal to 2 by 5, since the ratio is given 3:2. Now, time taken by A in doing the work is 5 into X plus 8 by 3. Similarly, time taken by B in doing work is equal to 5x upon 2 days. We know that B is 20% more efficient than A. Therefore, 5 into x plus 8 by 3 is equal to 5x by 2 into 120 upon 100, since B is 20% more efficient than A. So x plus 8 upon 3 will be equal to 3x upon 5. So 9x is equal to 5x plus 40. So 4x will be equal to 40 and x will be equal to 10. Therefore, time taken by A will be 5 into 18 divided by 3. So it becomes 30 days. Similarly, time taken by B will be equal to 25 days. Now, work done by both A and B in one day will be equal to 1 by 30 plus 1 by 25, which gives 5 plus 6 upon 150, which is equal to 11 upon 150. Therefore, the required time will be equal to 150 upon 11, which is equal to 13/7 by 11 days. So we can say that the correct answer for this question is 13/7 by 11 days. And the correct option here is option number C. I hope this question is clear to you. Moving on to next question. A sum of rupees 9,100 is borrowed at 20% per annum compounded annually. If the amount is to be paid in 2 years, what will be the total amount? This is a question that comes from simple interest and compound interest. We know that amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 into whole power T. Here P is the principal, R is the rate, and T is the time. So putting the values, 9,100 into 1 plus 20 divided by 100 whole power 2. So it will be 9,100 into 1 plus 1 by 5 whole square. So it will be equal to 9,100 into 6 by 5 into 6 by 5. On further cancelling, it will be equals to rupees 13,104. So we can say that the correct answer for this question is 13,104. And therefore, correct option is option number A here. Moving on to next question. A man spends 28% of his salary on food. From the remaining, he spent 1/6 on rent and sent 3/8 to his mother. If he is left with rupees 5,280, what amount does he send to his mother? We know that the expenditure on rent and money given to the mother out of 72% of salary will be 1/6 plus 3/8, which is equal to 4 plus 9 divided by 24, which is equal to 13 upon 24. This is the expenditure on rent and money which is given to mother out of 72% of the salary. Therefore, the remaining part will be equal to 1 minus 13 upon 24. It will be equal to 11 upon 24. Now, since we know that 11 upon 24th part cost rupees 5,280, therefore 3/8 part will be equal to 5,280 into 24 upon 11 into 3/8. So this will be cancelled, and on further cancelling it will be equals to rupees 4,320. Therefore, we can say that the amount that he sent to his mother is 4,320. Hence, the correct option here is option number B. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is the average age of a husband and wife was 23 years when they were married 5 years ago. The average age of the husband, the wife, and a child who was born during the interval is 20 years now. How old is the child now? We know that sum of present ages of husband and wife will be 23 into 2 plus 10 years, which will be equal to 56 years. And sum of present ages of husband, wife, and child will be equal to 60 years. Therefore, child's present age will be equal to 60 minus 56, which is equal to 4 years. So the present age of child is 4 years. Hence, we can say that the correct option is option number D, which is 4 years. Next question is, the ratio between the ages of a father and a son at present is 5:2, respectively. 4 years hence, the ratio between the ages of the son and his mother will be 1:2, respectively. What is the ratio between the present ages of the father and the mother, respectively? The ratio is given. So, father's present age will be equal to 5x years and son's present age will be equal to 2x years. Now, 4 years hence, mother's age will be equal to 2y years and son's age will be equal to y years according to question. Therefore, y will be equal to 2x plus 4. Now, mother's present age will be equal to 2y minus 4, which will be equal to 2 into 2x plus 4 minus 4. We know that y is equal to 2x plus 4. So it becomes 8x plus 4. Therefore, we can say that the ratio of fathers is to mother will be 5x is to 8x plus 4. So we can say that this is the required ratio. So out of all the given options, this value is not given here. So we can say that the correct option here will be D, which is cannot be determined. Next question is total distances between A and B is D kilometer. The distance traveled along the stream is 3 times of the total distance and the distance traveled against the stream is 2 times of the total distance. The time taken to cover the distance along the stream is 10% less than the time taken to cover the distance against the stream. If a person covers a distance of 21 kilometer in 1 hour and 24 minutes along the stream, then find the rate of the current. We know that rate downstream will be equal to 21 divided by 124 upon 26 kilometers per hour. So it can be written as 21 into 5 upon 7. So it will be equal to 15 kilometers per hour. Now, if the speed of the current be x kilometer, then the rate upstream will be equal to 15 minus 2x kilometers per hour. According to the question, 10 upon 9 into 3d upon 15 is equal to 2d upon 15 minus 2x. So it can be 2 by 9 is equal to 2 upon 15 minus 2x. On cross multiplication, this becomes 15 minus 2x is equal to 9. Since this 2 and 2 will be cancelled. So 2x will be equal to 15 minus 9, which is equal to 6. So x will be equals to 3 kilometers per hour. It is the speed of the current. So we can say that the correct option here is option number B, which is 3 kilometer per hour. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is P and Q started a business by investing rupees 15,000 and rupees 18,000 respectively. After 4 months, R joined them with a capital of rupees 10,000. After 2 more months, Q left the business with his capital. At the end of the year, P got a share of rupees 4,500 in the profit. What is the total profit earned? So we have to calculate the total profit earned here. We know that the ratio of equivalent capitals for P, Q and R for 1 month will be 15,000 into 12 is to 18,000 into 6 is to 10,000 into 8. So it will be equal to 15 into 12 is to 18 into 6 is to 10 into 8, which gives 45 is to 27 is to 20. Now this is the required ratio. So sum of the terms of ratio will be equal to 45 plus 27 plus 20, which is equal to 92. Now, if total annual profit be rupees X, then P's share will be equal to 45 upon 92 into X, which is equal to 4,500. So X will be equal to 4,500 into 92 divided by 45. So it becomes 9,200. So we can say that P's share is rupees 9,200 or 9,200. So the correct option is option number D here, which is rupees 9,200. Next question is, inside a square plot, a circular garden is developed, which exactly fits in the square plot, and the diameter of the garden is equal to the side of the square plot, which is 28 meter. What is the area of the space left out in the square after developing the garden? So according to the question, there is a square plot, and inside a square plot, a circular garden is there. So let this be the required figure. Now consider these points as A and B, and let this be the center of the circular spot, which is O. Now we have to find this particular area which consists of the space. Now we know that AB is equal to 28 meters. It is given in the question. Therefore, radius of the circle will be 28 by 2, which is equal to 14 meters. We know that area of circle is given by pi r square. So area will be 22 by 7 into 14 into 14. This will be cancelled. So area will be equal to 616 square meter. Now area of the square plot will be equal to side into side, since it is a square and the side is 28. So it will be 28 into 28, which is equal to 784. Now we have to just calculate the area for this shaded portion, means the area of square minus area of circle is the remaining space. So we can say that the area of shaded region will be equals to area of square, which is 784, minus area of circle, which is 616 square meter. So it will be equals to 168 square meter. Hence we can say that the correct answer for this question is 168 square meter, which is option number D here. Next question is, study the following information carefully and answer the questions given below. On the basis of the given information, we can construct a table which will consist of floor number, people, and their specialization. Floor numbers are 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Peoples are J, E, K, D, H, F, I, and G. And their specialization is electrical engineering, aeronautical engineering, then followed by automobile engineering, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, software engineering, and instrumentation engineering. The first part of the question is, how many persons live between the person who is specialized in chemical engineering and the one who is specialized in electrical engineering? So we can see that chemical engineering is present here and electrical engineering is present here. Between both this, there are 4 peoples, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can say that the correct answer will be 4, which is option number C here. Next part of the question is, J is specialized in which of the following stream of engineering? In the previous question, we have seen the table and we know that J is specialized in electrical engineering. So we can say that the correct option will be option number B here. Next question also has the same directions. Here the question is, 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence they form a group. Which of the following does not belong to that group? So for this question, let us consider the table again. which is floor number, people, and their specialization. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Peoples are J, E, K, D, H, F, I, and G. Specialization is electrical, aeronautical, followed by automobile, civil, mechanical, chemical, software, and at last, instrumentation. So this is the table based on the given information. Here we can see that except G, all the others live on even numbered floors. So we can say that G is the one who is not belonging to the group. So the correct option will be option number A here. Next question is D lives on which floor? We know that D lives on floor number 5. So the correct option will be option number D here, which is 5. Next question is G is related to mechanical engineering in the same way as F is related to automobile engineering. Then which of the following is H related to? Following the same pattern. See here for this question, we have to understand the pattern for the given information. So let us construct the table. Again, we have floor number, person, and their specialization. The persons are J, E, K, D, H, F, I, and G. Specialization is electrical, aeronautical, automobile, followed by civil, mechanical, chemical, software, and instrumentation. This is the required table based on the given information here. We can see that the number of floors between G and the one who is specialized in mechanical engineering is 2. Also, the number of floors between F and the one who is specialized in automobile engineering is 2. In both the cases, the second persons leave about the first person. Therefore, we can say that H is related to aeronautical engineering. So we can say that the correct option will be option number E here. Moving on to next question. P is greater than C and C is less than or equal to B. Definitely true. Where A is greater than B, greater than or equal to R, C is less than T, less than or equal to Z, is equal to M, hashtag P is greater than or equal to X. So, according to this given conditions, we can say that P is greater than C. It is true. Also, we can say that C is less than or equal to B. This is also true. So, we can say that the two conditions which are used here is greater than and greater than equal to. So we can say that the correct option is option number B here. Next question is 5 persons, namely A, B, C, D, and E are going to the school on different days of the weeks, starting from Monday to Friday. 2 persons are going between C and B. C is going before Wednesday. D is going to the school immediately after E. A is not going on Friday. Then who among the following persons is going to school on Wednesday? So according to the given information, we have days and the number of persons going to school. Days are from Monday to Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And the persons will be A, C, E, D, and B. So we can say that the person who is going on Wednesday is E. So the correct option here is option number D, which says E. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is a very interesting question, and this kind of question always appears in the exam. Q is the daughter of A, J is the brother of Q, J is the son of R, J is the father of S. If it is given that A is the mother of Q, then what is the relation of R with respect to S? See, we know that J is the son of A and R. So J is the father of S. A is the mother of J and Q. That implies that R is the husband of A. Therefore, we can say that R is the grandfather of S. So the correct option will be option number E here. Next question is, in a certain code language, economics growth registered is written as QI. Growth is expected is written as QILOMN, and registered expected number is written as LOVEPR. So what is the code for economic? See, we can look for the condition. Economic growth registered is written as VEJO and QI. Growth is expected is written as QILOMN. And registered expected number is written as LOVEPR. Therefore, we can say that the code for economics is JO. So the correct option will be option number E, which is JO. Next question is a very interesting question. If 2 is subtracted from each odd digit in the number is 7, 4, 9, 3, 6, 5, and 2. And 3 is added to each even digit number, then which of the following digit is repeated in the new number so obtained? See, it is given that 2 is subtracted from each odd number. So let us subtract 2 from each odd number. We will get 5. Then 9 minus 2 will be 7. Similarly, 3 minus 2 will be 1. 5 minus 2 will be 3. These are the odd numbers. So we have subtracted 2 from the odd numbers, and we have to add 3 to the even numbers. So on adding 3, here we get 7. 6 plus 3 is 9, and 2 plus 3 is 5. We have to look for the digit which is repeated in the new number. So you can see that new number is 5771935. Here 5 is repeated 2 times and 7 is also repeated 2 times. So we can say that the numbers which are repeated here is 5 and 7. Therefore, the correct option will be option number E. Next question is, study the following information carefully and answer the questions given below. According to the given information, we can draw a representation which will be, this is left side, and consider this as right side. We have persons B, P, D, C, R, S, A, and Q. This is the required arrangement for each person. And B is 31 years, P is 21 years. Similarly, D is 14 years, C is 26 years, R is 16 years, S is 23 years, A is 19 years, and Q is 17 years. So the first part of the question is, who sits second to the right of D? You can see that D is present here. Second to the right of D is R. So we can say that the correct option will be option number D here, which says R. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question also has the same directions. So let us make the diagram again. This is left side. The persons are B, P, D, C, R, S, A, and Q. And this is right side. Now we have to write their ages. So ages are 31, 21, 14, 26, 16, 23, 19, and 17. The question here is how many persons sit between the persons whose age is 31 years and S. So the person whose age is 31 years is B and here there is S. So the number of persons between them is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Hence we can say that the correct option will be option number A here, which is 4. Next question is who among the following persons is 26 years old? We have already seen that the person who is 26 years old is C. Therefore, the correct option will be option number C here, which says C. Next question also has the same directions. So let us make the required representation again. B, P, D, C, R, S, A and Q. B is 31 years, 21 years, 14, 26, 16, 23, 19 and 17. The question here is if P is related to 16 years in the same way as B is related to 26 years, then which of the following is R related to following the same pattern? We know that P is third to the left of the person whose age is 16 years and B is third to the left of the person whose age is 26 years. So we can say that R is third to the left of the person whose age is 17 years. So we can say that the correct answer for this question is option number B, which is 17 years. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question also has the same directions. So let us reconsider the representation. B, P, D, C, R, S, A, Q. Their ages are 31, 21, 14, 26, 16, 23, 19 and 17. The question here is what is the age difference of A's immediate neighbors? So we have to find the age difference of A's immediate neighbors. Immediate neighbors of A are S and Q. You can see that the neighbors of A are S and Q. Their ages is 23 and 17. So their difference will be 6. So we can say that the difference is 6. Hence the correct option is option number D here, which is 6. I hope this question is clear to you. Moving on to the next question. Study the following information carefully and answer the questions given below. So according to this huge information, we can also construct a table here, which will consist of year, person, and their age in years. So year is 1946, 1967, 1972, 1982, 1984, 1989 and 1992. Persons are T, P, Q, R, S, V, U. Their ages are 71, 50, 45, 35, 33, 28 and 25. Now, let us see the first part of the question. The question is who amongst the following person is the oldest? So we can see that according to the given ages, the oldest person here is of 71 years and the person is T. So we can say that the correct option will be option number D here, which says T. Next question is what is the age of R? We have seen previously in the table that the age of R is 35 years. So we can say that the correct option will be option number B here. Next question is how many persons are younger than you? So let us reconsider the table. The persons were T, P, Q, R, S, V and U. And their ages were 71, 50, 45, 35, 33, 28 and 25. The question is how many persons are younger than you? Here we can see that the number of persons who are younger than you is none, because you is the youngest. So we can say that the correct option will be option number E here, which is none of this. Next part of the question is, what is the age of S? We have seen in the table that the age of S is 33 years. So we can say that the correct option is option number C here, which is 33 years. Next question is, who was born in 1989? See, referring to the table in the first part of the question, we know that in 1989, V was born. So the correct option will be option number A here, which is V. I hope this question is also clear to you. Next question is, study the following information carefully and answer the question given below. There are 4 boxes J, K, L and M in which 4 types of fruits are stored. Fruits are lychee, apple, grapes and mango. Boxes are arranged in a manner from top to bottom. There are 2 boxes between K and L. The box in which grapes are stored is above L, but not immediately above. The box in which apple is stored is immediately below M, but not stored in box L. Lychee box is above the mango box, but not immediately above apple box. So, on basis of the information given here, we have 4 boxes. Boxes are K, M, J and L. And we have fruits in this boxes. Fruits are lychee, grapes, apple and mango. The first part of the question here is, in which of the following boxes lychee is stored? We can clearly see that lychee is stored in the box K. So the correct option will be option number C here, which is K. Next question also has the same directions. So let us reconsider the table. Boxes and fruits. K, M, J and L. Lychee, grape, apple and mango. The question here is, which of the following fruits is stored in the second lowest box? Second lowest box is box J and apples are stored in box J. So we can say that the correct option will be option number B here, which is J. I hope this question is clear to you. Moving on to the next question. Study the following information and answer the questions given below. There are 6 family members A, B, C, D, E and F, and all of them are of different age. A is younger than only one person, E is older than B and D, but not as old as A. D is older than only one person, F is youngest in the family. The age of D is 25 years and the age of person who is second oldest is 40 years. So, according to this given information, we can say that A is greater than E and E is greater than B and D. So, A will be less than someone, followed by this conditions, and D will be also more than someone. Now, here the remaining persons are C and F. So, C will be elder than A, followed by E, followed by B, then D, then F. We know that A will be of 40 years and here D will be of 25 years, it is mentioned. So we can say that C is the oldest in the family. Therefore, the correct option will be option number A here. Next part of the question is, what is the possible age of B? We know that the age of B is more than 25 years but less than 40 years. So according to the given options, the correct option will be option number E here, which is 30 years. It is more than 25 but less than 40. Next question is, which of the following statements shows A is greater than or equal to R and B is less than C holds definitely true? See, option 1 is B is less than equal to C is equal to A is greater than equal to K is equal to R. Here we can say that A is greater than or equal to R. It is true. But B is less than C, it is not true. So option 1 is not true. Option 2 is C is equal to K, greater than B, less than R, greater than or equal to A. Here, A is greater than or equal to R is not true. So this option is also not true. Now looking at the third option, which is C is greater than B, is greater than A, is greater than or equal to K, is equal to R. So here we can say that A is greater than or equal to R is true. Also B is less than C is true. Now let us look at the fourth option. Fourth option is B is equal to K, is less than C, is less than R, is equal to A. Here A is greater than or equal to R is not true. So it is not correct. So the correct option is option number 3 here, which is C is greater than B, is greater than A, is greater than or equal to K, is equal to R, which is option number C here. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, study the following information carefully and answer the questions given below. According to this given information, we can again construct a table which will consist of the columns month, date and person. So month is March. March have the dates 10th and 27th, and the persons are M and X. Next month is June. June also have the date 10th and 27th, and the persons are W and N. Next month is October. October also have the same dates 10th and 27th, and the persons are Z and O. And the last month is November. November also has the same dates 10th and 27th, and the persons are V and Y. So this is the table based on the given information here. The first part of the question is M attends his seminar on which of the following dates? So we can see that M attends the seminar on 10th of March. So the correct option will be 10th of March, which is option number D here. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question also has the same directions. Here the question is, which of the following persons attends his seminar on 27th of March? It is very clear from the table which we have used in the previous question that X attends his seminar on 27th of March. So the correct option will be option number B here. Next question also has the same directions. How many persons attends the seminar after W? So the number of persons after W who attends the seminar are N, Z, O, V and Y. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the correct option will be option number A here. Next question is, who among the following persons attends the seminar on 10th October? We know that on 10th October, Z attends the seminar. So the correct option will be option number C here, which is Z. Moving on to the next question, which also has the same directions. And the question is, how many persons attended seminar after V? We know that after V, only Y attends the seminar, which is only a single person. But according to all the given options here, the correct option will be none of this, because one is not mentioned in the given options. See, in this type of question, what you have to do is you just have to understand the question in the first part, and you can easily construct a table, and using that table, you can answer all the coming parts. Next question consists of statements and conclusion. We have to conclude that which statements or conclusions are true. So in this question, the statement is M is greater than U, is greater than L, less than equal to N, and L is greater than equal to Y, greater than A, Y is less than equal to L, L is less than equal to N. See, it can be implied from both the statements that Y is less than equal to L and less than equal to N. Two conclusions are given here, which is Y is less than N. So it is not true. And second is Y is equal to N. It is also not true. It means that Y is either smaller than or equal to N. Therefore, either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 is true. Hence, we can say that the correct option will be option number E here, which is 5. which says that if either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 is true. Next question has the statements J is greater than or equal to A is greater than D is equal to E, and L is less than A is less than M. So we can say that J will be greater than or equal to A and less than M. Also, J will be greater than or equal to A and greater than L. So the conclusions here are M is less than J. It is not true. And J is greater than L. It is true. It means that only second conclusion is true. So the correct option will be option number D here, which says only if conclusion second is true. Next question has the statements M is less than equal to K is greater than L is equal to Y, and P is less than equal to T is greater than M. So we can say that P will be less than equal to T and greater than M. It will be less than equal to K and K is greater than L, which is equal to Y. Also, we can say that T is greater than M and less than equal to K, but greater than L. The conclusions here are P is greater than Y. It is not true because it is clear that P is not greater than Y. Second conclusion is T is less than L. It is also not true because it is clearly seen that T is not less than L. So both the conclusion does not follow. So the correct option will be option number A here, which is 1, which says if neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 is true. I hope this question is clear to you. Moving on to the next question. In a vertical row, 13 persons are sitting. A is 7th from the beginning and 2 persons sits between G and A. The number of persons between A and L is same as the number of persons between G and Q. Then what is the position of Q from the beginning? So according to this information which is given in this question, we can make a table which will consist of the vertical rows, and the vertical rows are 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 and 4 G, 5 and 5, 6, 6, 7A, 7A, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10 G and 10, 11, 11, 12, 12 and at last 13 and 13. So the first part of the question will be what is the position of Q from the beginning? You can clearly see that the position of Q cannot be determined because it is not mentioned in the given question. Only the positions of G and A is given here. So we can say that the position cannot be determined. So the correct option will be option number E here, which is cannot be determined. Next question is a man walks 12 meters east from point A and reaches point B. From point B, he takes left turn and walks 4 meters, and then he takes right turn and walks 6 meters, and again he takes right turn and walks 7 meters, and again takes right turn and reaches point M. If it is given that point B is in the north from point M, then what is the distance between B and M? See, to understand this question, we first need to understand the directions. So directions are in this form. This is north, this is south, this is west, and this is east. 4 more directions can be drawn here, which will be northeast, northwest, southwest, and southeast. According to this given information, the diagram will be A 12 meters to B. B is 4 meters. Again turns up to 6 meters. Again turns and once again reaches to M. And it is also stops here. So it is 3 meters. This distance is 3 meters. Now, the question here is what is the distance between B and M? You can see that the distance between B and M is equal to this part, which is 3 meters. So we can say that BM is equal to 3 meters. So the correct option here will be option number E, which is 3 meters. I hope all the questions are clear to you, and concepts and logics behind each and every question is also clear to you. Keep learning more and keep scoring higher.